Welcome to this webinar on how to land the job of your dreams in just 10 weeks. And now your decision to join us today shows that you want more out of life. And well, that involves finding work that you're passionate about, finding a corporate culture with a value match, and finding the right group of people to work with. So whatever the reason, I want to let you know now that this is a unique, one-of-a-kind program. Most webinars are pretty much the same and filled with a lot of useless information or gimmicks. Today is going to be different because I want to share useful information without gimmicks. So what you're going to learn today is how to land the job of your dreams. And that is why your time is well invested by being here. Before we get started today, I need to tell you that my results, well, they're not typical. I have a very high rate of success with people I work with. If you are a person who takes action, what I'll show you today will take your career to a much higher level and lead you into work that is fulfilling. Who is this for? So really quick, let me tell you who this is for so that you know whether you're in the right place. This is for you if you want a proven roadmap to land your dream job. In just 10 weeks, you can reach your destination. This roadmap involves getting focused on what is fulfilling and tapping into the hidden job market. By the end of this training, you will know exactly what you need to know to land your dream job and end all the frustration you're going through. Does any of this sound like you? You feel unfulfilled due to a job that does not use your talents. You're yearning to do something different that you dreamed of when you began your career. You feel like you're working way too hard for not enough money or recognition. You're not sure how to change direction and get started again. How much time are you spending? Mitigating conflicts between other people you work with? Dealing with turnover, broken promises, missed sales? Pumping up your team's morale and reinventing the mission? If any of these things sound like you, I need to tell you that none of those are the real problem. The real problem is, do you stay where you are now or make a change? You can either stay where you are and feel unfulfilled, frustrated, or overwhelmed. But here's the good news. You can make a change. Here's the problem. The workspace is changing rapidly. Roles are being redefined to keep up with change. This is forcing people to prepare multiple resumes. Not only that, but also, 1, you don't have a proven action plan or predictable system to lead you to your dream job. 2, time is marching on. And 3, competition for these jobs is at an all-time high. But the real problem is that you have not committed to making a change from what you know and are comfortable with, even though you're not happy. And you think that you need to know more and look into this more before you can make a decision on what to do. The good news is that with all these changes in the market, you can have a job that is fulfilling, and you'll see why now. If you had the system, if you had a career roadmap, system, and strategy, you would discover how to stop over-leveraging yourself. You would tap into the hidden job market. You would learn how to create your own next position, and the opportunities would open up like clockwork. Yes, you can. Create a job of your dreams that is lucrative, fulfilling, and uses all of your talents, using what you will learn today. But before we get into that, let me tell you very briefly about myself and why you should listen to me. About me. I want to give you a brief bio of who I am so that you know who I am and why you should pay attention to what I share with you. I began my career in medical care administration. With a master's degree in public administration, I worked as Director of Planning, Federal Grantsman for DHEW, and a consultant for an elite consulting firm. I developed marketing plans and 5-year business plans. Then I became a headhunter for Fortune 500s and startups. I interviewed over 30,000 people and hired over 3,000 people. Later, I got my master's degree in theology and value conflict and worked as a hospice chaplain. 1, I've learned how to open the door to talk to almost any C-suite. 2, how to build my network rapidly and with solid contacts. 3, how the job game works. 4, I learned that following your dream is different than making a lot of money. And 5, there is a way to combine the two so that you can make great money while following your dream. Most people I work with want three things. One, to find a role that is fulfilling. Two, with a good salary. Three, in a growth environment. When I first met Ron, his career was at a dead end because he worked in a no growth company in a role that was below his skill level and years of experience. Ron was bored, he was frustrated and ready to quit. In fact, he did quit, and he hired me to find a new direction, focus, and passion. Together, we created a new brand and developed a compelling elevator pitch with high impact success stories. I gave him a script and structure for selling his skills and experience. He used this in discussions with over 30 executives. Eventually, he gave his pitch to a funder of a startup company. Working together, he secured an offer to join the new company as a founder. He now works at the job of his dreams as founder of a startup. Another client was in high technology with a background in both hardware and software. She worked for well-respected companies, but was unfulfilled. Her dream job was to work for Dolby because, well, she was a musician and their product is sound equipment for the music industry. With appropriate coaching and rebranding, she landed her dream job at Dolby. Once you put my formula to work in your life or business, you will never have to work at a dysfunctional company that is poorly managed, has low morale, revolving door, in a role that does not fit you, below your level of experience, for a salary that is below market. All right, let's talk about the steps to take that will help you land the job of your dreams. This is a job that uses all your talents and is perfectly suited to your skills and talents and passion. So what are the steps? Well, one, the first step is to figure out what you truly love to do and what you're called to do. Two, the second step is to develop your unique brand. Three, the next step is to build relationships with key execs at key companies. Four, then to tap into the hidden job market. And five, showcase your successes in a compelling way. There are 5 pillars that make this work. Pillar 1, identify your why. Remember Ron and Lisa? Ron and Lisa both had to find their why. For Ron, it was a passion for the product and helping the customer. For Lisa, it was music and creating products for the music industry. Once they had locked onto their passionate why, they were able to mobilize energy and move forward quickly. Pillar 2, build the right roadmap. A roadmap that takes you where you want to go, not where the job market pushes you. A roadmap which addresses all your needs, enough growth and challenge, corporate culture fit, progression upwards such as advancement, and a role that uses all your skills. To do this, you must resolve your inner conflicts. Pillar 3, network with the right people at the correct level. If you're a director, network with vice presidents. If you're a vice president, network with C-suites. If you were at the C-level, network with board members. Robert was a COO in the IT managed services industry who was unable to find a C-suite role. When I met Robert, he was at a loss over how to land his next C-level role. He was stuck. I created a strong elevator pitch. I took my last company from $20 to $200 million, and I'd like to share with you how I did this. By identifying the right CEOs to contact, having the correct opening statement, and a few interesting follow-on ideas, he tapped into the hidden job market. He soon uncovered 7 opportunities at the C-suite level to pursue. He received offers from 2 of the companies, and the other 5 were working to create a role for him. Sandy was a senior director program manager who was turned down by 10 companies because he was overqualified. He interpreted this to mean that he was too old to be hired. But the problem was that he had a weak and unfocused brand that didn't match the market. He had a background in multiple areas, including client services and program management, professional services, customer relations, CRM at leading edge companies. After getting a strong brand and interview coaching, he landed a general manager role at a Fortune 500. Now, over the past 9 years, I have worked with a wide range of professionals who want to change industries and domains, products, or markets. For example, I have coached dozens of professionals who have backgrounds that are too broad for the job market, who want to change product lines, domains, or customer bases. For example, to move from satellites to video products, from cars to financial tech, from chips to networks, from e-commerce to mobile, from payments to social media. Pillar 4, present yourself in a new way. By correctly showcasing the breadth and depth of your experience, you can move up, over, or out easily. And in the next 45 days, you can land the job of your dreams. Pillar 5, tap into the hidden job market and create your own role. Just like Ron, Lisa, Robert, and Sandeep, you too can tap into the hidden job market and create your own role. Bonus pillar, 5 myths that will hold you back. Common myths that will hold you back are: 1, you've convinced yourself that the work you do is good enough even though it's not fulfilling. 2, you believe you can find a recruiter to find a job for you. 3, you believe it is easy to move from one industry to another, such as network to cloud, environmental services to high technology, retail to high technology. 4, you can wait until the end of the interview process to get the best offer. 5, you don't need strong success stories to do well in the interview. 6, you believe you can apply for 5 different kinds of roles with the same brand, resume, and success stories. What you need: secret weapon, free chats with key executives starting with LinkedIn. Secret weapon, winning pitch script, which highlights what you're great at. Secret weapon, work with an expert coach. These 3 things alone are enough to propel you to incredible levels in your business. And that being said, this is not for everybody. There are some requirements for this program. However, if that is you, click the button on the page to sign up. To move forward, however, you must be committed to reach your goals. I take pride in my ability to serve my clients. Over the past 10 years, I have built a clientele who appreciate the value of quality work and a high-quality career. They want to find companies that are managed by people that share their values. They want to work for a company where they can learn and grow. They want a role that really fits who they really are. Other than that, I'll be upfront and tell you that: 1, I want you to commit to at least 8 to 16 weeks of doing business with me. 2, I want you to commit to doing 2 to 4 hours of work each week. And 3, I want you to meet with me for at least 1 to 2 hours a week. If you meet these requirements, I invite you to book a call with me now by clicking on the button at the bottom of this page. It would be impossible for me to cover everything that you need to know in a short training like this, but these pillars will help you get started and making traction. These are the foundational tips to start, but it really just is the tip of the iceberg. There's much, much more that will help you get the results that you want, and I don't want you to make the same mistakes that most others make. What would it mean for you to work at a job that matches your core values? Work with others that share your values. Doing work that supports your life purpose. How would your life be different if the frustration, the anger, disappointment were gone? Replaced with the thrill of doing good work that you were made to do. Knowing the system and exactly how my process works. What would it mean for you to love your work, love the corporate culture, work in a role that suits you, where others admire your skill and expertise, and where you're having a big impact? Yes, you can have work that has a big impact, uses all your skills, and suits you and your true values. And I am the reliable business partner who cares about your well-being and does more than send you a holiday card and a renewal bill. In the next 45 days, you can stop using the same worn-out strategies that everyone else is trying to use for the same positions. You can finally have advantage over all the competition. You can step into the reality of a higher level of income, authority, and satisfaction at the level you desire. Imagine what it would be like if you had the job of your dreams. What would that mean to you? And an even better question is, what is it costing you to not have the work that matters? Are you missing out on living out your life purpose, having a fulfilling life and changing the way things are done, being creative and inventing new things? All right, let's flip the question around. Imagine what it will be like if you remain stuck where you're currently at. In other words, if you keep doing the same things you always have. Well, we all know what doing the same things over and over and expect a different result is called, right? We call it insanity. And you now have a choice to leave the days of insanity behind and get onto what really works like gangbusters. If you're tired of the insanity and you want to stop wasting your valuable time and talents and get onto more meaningful, more satisfying work, well, the good news is that you have a choice. You can take what I've been talking about and do something about it now. Or you can do what you've always done and continue to get the results you've always gotten. But if you're still here right now, that tells me that you are still here for a reason. If you want to make that change and start getting the results you want, then here is what I have for you. For the next few days, I've set aside some time to chat with you personally. Now, the call is free, and on it, I'm going to help you lay out a plan for your dream job. This is not a sales pitch. You're going to get help even if you're not exactly a fit to work with me. And not everyone is. I mean, the call is super valuable, and I do these calls because I love helping people. It's my passion, and occasionally I run across those who are a perfect fit. And if that's the case, I may offer to work with you, but if not, I'm fine with that too. Either way, you get the help you need to get closer to your dream job. If you're ready to take action, if you're tired of frustration, if you're willing to take the time to work on your career, if you have the time and resources, then click the button below and find a time on my calendar to talk with me. But this is not for everybody, and I don't work with everyone who I talk to. There are some requirements for this. You've got to be willing to learn new things. You've got to be coachable, willing to spend some of your free time on this, flexible to make changes, got a 45-day time frame, and committed to reach your goals. However, if that is you, click the button on this page. Now, who is this for? You must be absolutely committed to hitting your career target goal with total integrity. You must have expertise and real value to deliver. If that's you, book a session right now. Click here to book your breakthrough session. Why am I doing this? So you may be asking, why am I doing this? And there are multiple reasons. The first is that I genuinely enjoy helping people. Secondly, when I became successful at this, I had a lot of people calling me asking for help. So I knew I could make a positive impact on others on a larger scale, which is why I created this webinar and my programs, services, etc. Now, once we speak and I come up with a plan to transform your career, you may want my help. And if that's the case, we can talk about that. But either way, you're going to get real help regardless. By the way, on the call, there won't be any high pressure sales or tactics or anything like that. If it's a fit, great. If not, it's fine too, but you'll at least have the plan you'll need to start getting results. So go ahead, click the button on the page and book that call with me. If we work together, we'll put you through the same program that we use in our own businesses and that the high six-figure earners we work with use as well. The program is designed to get you to your income goals and beyond with maximum leverage. We'll expect you to be making new contacts and getting new executive job leads on the hidden market within weeks. However, if that is you, click the button and sign up for a time to talk. Click below to book your call now to review the benefits of this program. The benefits are that you will sort out why you are stuck. What is your why? And what is your timetable? And what is the roadmap to get there? Well, after you click the button and book your call, we'll get on the phone and lay out a rock-solid plan so that you can land the job of your dreams. There are a few times left on my calendar, but it's booking up fast, and the slots for this program are limited due to high demand. After you click the button, you're going to be invited to choose a date and a time to talk. Then I will give you a call at that time to confer with you on your career roadmap and goals and vision and desires. I look forward to meeting you soon.